Genshin пакт. Да, да. Секундочку. Сейчас, подождите.
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch your request. You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
Я вернулся. Что я здесь делаю? На драконьем крипте. Я тут сундуки открывал. Что мне делать, инфей? Я задолбался хутау терять хп и... Она очень быстро открывает. А поскольку каталист, она очень быстро открывает заснеженные предметы. Да похуй.
I'll catch up.
Тебе должно быть похуй. Вот, я же говорил, тебе похуй.
Someone needs assistance.
Как и должно было быть. Рыба стоит чисто для того, чтобы я знал, что я здесь проходил. Так, у меня вон там что-то стоит. Ага. Да блять. Чего я это не открывал? What? Ха, ну ладно. Это даже хорошо, что я это делал.
I'll catch up. A little dusty. Best give it a spring cleaning.
Чего? Не, это восстановленный сундук, я его открывал 100%.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Ой, а я его даже... Ладно. Все, 100%. Но я же здесь был. Такое ощущение, что нет.
Illusion shattered. Insolent.
I must leave no... Incinerate! Keep within the law has loopholes. Steady as stone.
Torn to oblivion. There is no escape. Illusion shattered. Absurd. Now you shall perish.
I'll catch up. Someone needs assistance. Someone needs assistance. Motion to compel. Yeah.
Так, начинаю обратный отсчет.
I must leave no stone unturned. Yeah.
Так. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять,
Leave it all to me.
6, 7, 8,
I'll catch up.
9 и 10. Все. Я ухожу с него. Ты издеваешься? Блять. Я забыл запустить таймер. Какой из этого бой, блять?
Such fair weather. Why don't we do a bit of sunny work? Oh, what sort of work is that, you ask? Well, anything that makes you feel bright and sunny, too.
Они графику изменили. А какая-то изменилась. Странно.
Born of ice and frost. Oh, is it time?
Так. Аккуратненько. Опа.
Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule.
Да я пройдусь, не волнуйтесь.
Next on the agenda, I must leave no stone unturned. Cross over. Go.
Ой, я почти заряжен.
There is no escape. Shine down. Torn to oblivion. There is no escape.
Дубина переговоров. Повезло, повезло. Восемь круток кручено. Ой, Элой. Эломаск. А? Ты что наделала? Я думал, у нее все удачно всегда происходит. Ау!
Shine down. We're way behind schedule.
Ты просто меня убить хотела. Все куплено, здесь тоже все куплено.
Next on the agenda.
Отлично.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule.
Ау. За что?
Beautiful treasures are a cause
Нормально.
for great happiness.
Не напали и хорошо.
Next on the agenda.
А подождите-ка, разве за драконий хребет нихуя не дают?
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Tibet.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Я даже не заметил, что ничего не дали. Сколько у меня вот этих? 3 штуки запасных. А. Ладно, ее взяла. А, да, награда
We're way
поручения.
behind schedule.
Ad Astra. Thank you for
Так. Ну, смолу я еще не тратил, вечером потрачу.
Mondstadt welcomes you.
Здесь 40. Значит, 120. А, ну 200. Нормально. Так еще и за это же дают. Кстати, я кое-что хотел бы проверить. Мне показалось, что я случайно открыл достижение секретное. Да. Я хотел целенаправленно выполнить. А это 10 тысяч раз, по-моему, надо разговаривать. Да, 10 тысяч диалогов. Ё-моё. Yes.
Next on the agenda.
Why experiment? We'll succeed.
Ладно, посмотрим.
Test 6308. Absorption test.
Так, замечательно. Так. Ох, ёпрст.
Stand clear. Absorption test. Stand clear. Absorption test. Next on the agenda.
Одного метачугу попустили, неважно. Ее просто... Ой-ё...
Born of ice and frost.
Не, это пизду. Его мы не победим. Да блин. Хотя бы того.
There is no escape. Absorption test.
Да дерьмо. Тех пока надо контролить. Как контролем. Вот они, слюцееды.
Shine down.
Они ее сломали? Ебать. Это контролем. Да блять. Нельзя.
Illusion shattered.
Да. Ладно, это похуй. Вот этот. Легче всех контролится. Обоих завалил, нихуя себе. Нормально. Сколько? Одна? Одна.
so many complaints. What should I... Ah, are you the traveler who my superior said would come and help us out? You came at the perfect time. As you know, the Iridori Festival is underway. In addition to all the things on sale, there's a lot of free entertainment programs available. But today, we received numerous complaints that a group of people have been hogging the Tanuki photo board. They won't leave so no one else gets to use it. What a headache. Arrest them? Well, it would solve the immediate but don't you think that if the Tenryo Commission starts arresting people without good cause, we'll soon have a bigger problem on our hands? The first thing we tried was negotiating with them, but ultimately these facilities are open to everyone, and there's no time limit on usage. This means that as long as they haven't done anything technically illegal, even if they keep hogging, there is nothing. So, if these complaints can't be resolved and Madame Kujo finds out, I'll lose my bonus this month for sure.
Hogging a photo board, huh? Should we go and have a look?
Thank you.
Well, if it isn't Arataki Ito and his gang. Paimon knew it was gonna be them. Let's go and see what all this is about.
Так я же не знаю, кто такой Ита. Вот опять. Эта история с этим, как его, Альбедо. Там надо было пройти историю Альбедо, но при этом не надо было проходить историю Иолы. И там сказано, я знаю, кто такая Иола, а вот здесь надо было кучу историй пройти, ну, кроме Ита. Охуенно.
Hey, traveler, Paimon, what's happening?
Никогда мы с
came
тобой
here
не
for the
виделись.
Iridori Festival too? Oh, see, I knew it! Great minds think alike, huh?
Ита дорогу Артаки, Ита, глава банды Така, ага. Собственной персоной. Посмотрите на его дьявольские рога, очаровательную улыбку и звучный голос. Это определенно Артаки Ита. Юла, Кэнда, бой жуков, карты, любимые детские игры. Хе-хе, в общем, нет ничего такого, с чем вы не справился, Артаки. Да ну как? Вы уже пишите перед величием глава банды Артаки. Хотите присоединиться к нам?
You're such a child. We're here to take care of a...
Yo, right. Yeah, well, who's got a problem? The Arataki gang considers it our born duty to help those in need. Wait, huh?
The Arataki gang is the problem. The Tenryo Commission said you guys have been hogging the photo board and nobody else has had a...
well, no, we have... it's kind of a long story. Hey, Mamoru!
Yes, boss? The story starts 2 months ago, when we first found out about the Iridori. As everyone knows, this is a festival all about showcasing culture, with books on all kinds of topics on display and for sale. Our boss is very forward-thinking. He thought we should seize this golden opportunity to publish some material introducing the Arataki gang and help crack...
He also said we can make some money out of it to support our... well, that wasn't the main reason, obviously.
Of course!
At first, we had plenty of time. In 2 months, boss planned to write 60 pages.
But 1 month in, and he'd written a grand total of 1 line.
Well, I mean, come on, you gotta make sure the quality is up to scratch.
More like worst procrastinator ever.
Нет, это Саю.
So we cut some of the planned content, and figured it would still be fine if we could put out 20 pages in the next month.
But the day after that, the boss got a hold of this card game called Genius Invocation TCG. Everyone loved it!
It felt like we only played a few rounds, but before we knew it, half a month had gone by. I'm telling you, this game,
I was just gathering inspiration for my writing. What?
Sure you were. Inspiration that has absolutely nothing to do with what you were writing about.
So then we only had 2 weeks left. No way was that going to be enough time to publish a book. Boss said we should just make a colorful flyer instead. That way we'd only need to think of a slogan.
That makes more sense. It shouldn't take too long to think of a slogan. Right?
Yeah, it didn't take long at all. We came up with 30 slogans between us in just half a day.
But 30 was too many, and we couldn't agree with each other on which one to use. It took us a week to make the final decision.
That was when we realized we'd have to pay an expensive express fee for the printing, because there was so little time left.
And we couldn't afford it.
You gotta take it slow if you want to do something well. Pay an express fee and they're gonna do a rush job, and then there's gonna be all sorts of problems. The Arataki gang only puts out the very best into the world, and that is why I decided to give up on that project. That, yep, well said. You gotta do what keeps you happy. Same goes for humans and Oni alike. But it's not every day that you get to go to an Iridori festival, right? So priority number 1 right now is enjoying ourselves to—
And the way you chose to enjoy yourselves was to commandeer a novelty photo board?
So at first, Boss brought us here to buy some drinks. He said there was some sort of—
That's right. This ain't no ordinary drink either. It's a special edition joint creation of Sailing Breeze and Yai Publishing House, as featured in the popular novel—
What?
But when we got to the festival, the staff wouldn't let us in because of our unusual outfits.
Не знаю, что what переводится как 3 точки.
They said we had to show up looking like our normal selves before they'd let us in.
We'd invested a lot of time and money into the way we looked. And then they accused us of spoiling the image of the city.
One thing led to another, and by the time we finally got to Sailing Breeze's booth, we were pretty disappointed. But there was nothing we could do. Then we saw this photo board on the way back. Boss said we can't let the trip go to waste, so...
So you decided to take over the whole...
I beg to differ. It's public property. We're just making sure public resources get used to the max.
Yeah, Boss is right. We're the ones making the most out of this thing.
Never let a single moment in your life go to waste. That's our policy in the Arataki gang, and we're out here making sure—
Oh, brother. What a noble cause.
But we spent so much money on our appearance. We only had enough left for one of those drinks. We don't have anywhere near enough to buy books.
Well, you can't just take over this photo board for yourselves because it's free and you don't have any money.
I guess when you put it like that.
So come on! Let someone else have their
But you know full well that the Arataki gang has a reputation. If I say I'm gonna make the most out of this board, then I have to live up to my words. If we just scrap our plan like that, we'd be going against our word. A gang's gotta have integrity, or it does huge— That being said, we won't have to worry about any of that.
The Arataki way, huh?
So I, Arataki numero uno Ito, challenge you to an all-out, no-holds-barred, anything-goes duel. If you win, I will leave this board alone. Oh, beetle fighting is an awesome idea! Just so happens I caught myself a true beast of an Oni Kabuto the other day. I call it Demon of Darkness.
Demon of Darkness.
Unfortunately, I didn't bring Demon of Darkness with me today, so...
Well, that's a relief.
So, how are we gonna do this duel? Let's think. Yeah, wow, this is a tough nut to crack. Let me think for a second.
Что с лицом Люмин? Зачем она так глаза открыла?
Hey, look! Isn't that Toma? Guess he's here for the festival. Why don't we ask Toma how to do this duel? Paimon bets him. Toma! Toma! Over here!
Hey, Traveler and Paimon.
What a nice surprise meeting you guys here. Well, I heard that a certain well-known individual... Since the Yashiro Commission is the host of this festival, I felt I simply had to come and meet them in person. red horns. If I'm not mistaken, you must be the esteemed Arataki Ito, leader of...
Toma, my bro, your eyes do not deceive you. And you are the housekeeper extraordinaire of the Kamisato clan. You're quite the celebrity yourself, you know.
Well, I'm flattered, Ito. And it's nice to meet you too, bro.
Бро?
Whoa. There's a serious bromance developing here.
Настоящая мужская дружба.
I didn't expect to run into both Ito and the Traveler here. Speaking of which, I kind of count as the host here. So is anything wrong? Don't...
It's all Ito. He wants to...
No, it's no big deal. We were just...
Oh, in that case, I have a suggestion. Since your duel is taking place at the Iridori Festival, why don't you have a volunteering competition? Then you can both do your part for the Iridori Festival while settling your...
Volunteering competition? It sounds a little low. I give this idea an interest rating of 2 points. One for the Traveler, one for Toma.
Boss means, 2 points out of 100.
Yeah, this job isn't the most high stakes, that's for sure. Also, since it's volunteering, by definition, there's no remuneration. All you'll get is this special edition drink from Sailing Breeze, as a small token. On second thought, this is nowhere near enough for the prestigious Arataki gang. I don't...
Wait a sec. What was that part about the, token of appreciation?
Oh, it's just a special edition drink produced by Yae Publishing House and Sailing Breeze.
Boss, that's the one! If we take this gig, we'll get that drink!
Oh, so, Toma, my bro, my guy, my dude. Maybe I didn't explain properly. When I said 2 points, that's out of a total of 2. If there's one thing the Arataki gang is known for, I kid you not, it's our patience. It's an awesome idea. Totally hardcore. Practically. Traveler, let's do this for our duel, huh? It'll be amazing. Whoever volunteers the hardest wins.
You didn't seem too interested in it just a second ago.
Hey, this is the mighty Arataki, above all, bold-blooded Ito you're talking to here. I'ma say what I mean what I say, might sound mean, but I say it anyway kind of guy. And I say, we're gonna have this duel.
AKA doesn't want people to know he's only doing it for the drinks kind of guy.
If it's decided, then allow me to take the role of your judge. The volunteer work is simple. You just need to give your help to I will assign some job requests that I've already received to you. If you're ready, we can begin.
Okay, our first job is to help a busy vendor. His standard...
Are you the volunteer? As you can see, there's a lot. I've just been so busy. Can you help me clean up the place? I'm so grateful to...
Animal test 6308.
Check out our fairy tale picture books.
You're finished already? You're wonderful.
Let's see. Our next job is to help a visitor.
Hey, miss!
Hey, Kujira!
I'm not playing. I heard there was some, but...
Кудзирай.
Can you help me, miss?
So basically...
Great! Thanks, miss.
Okay, one last job. We need to help move some goods at the port. Let's go!
I really want to invite this real good
Check out our fairy tale picture books.
Are you the festival? Great. But I have to get. Can you please help me take.
Crowdsourcing competition is now underway. Take part and win
Ah, you must be the volunteers here to save the. You must be tired. Put down the goods and have a rest. I heard the Yashiro Commission has arranged for Sailing Breeze to prepare some special drinks for the volunteers. Soy milk is actually one of the ingredients for the drink. It's freshly made every day. In fact, the last batch of soy milk we processed has just been sent over. You'll get to try it very soon.
What? So Sailing Breeze's special drink has soy milk in it? Ito won't be able to drink that! Hurry! We've gotta get...
What took you so long? I've been here ages. Complete. So there you have it. When volunteering is the name of the game, no one volunteers. You lose, I win, and to the victor go the special edition spoils. Behold, the Drink of Champions, created by Sailing Breeze in collaboration with Yai Publishing House, and as featured in the popular work. Woo! All this talk's making me thirsty. Don't mind if I do. Drink of Champions, it's time to come home. Woo! That was a mighty fine drink.
Boss, they said they think there might be, beans in the drink.
Huh?
Ita.
The boss is down! The boss...
Quick, get him to a doctor!
What's wrong? Can't Arataki Ito drink soy products?
He's allergic to beans!
Oh, my goodness. Okay, quick, grab Ito and follow me. I'll get a doctor. I sure hope it's not too serious. I'm sorry. I didn't even consider this possibility. It was all my fault. Leave Ito to me. I'll make sure he stands again. Don't worry. I'll see you later.
So, your friend is allergic to beans. It's a very rare condition, though I have heard about it. I'm so sorry that our drink caused such a problem. I feel terrible. If you don't mind, please, take this. This is a special drink formula with no soy milk. I could see that your friend enjoyed this drink a lot. Although it tastes slightly different without the soy milk, I'm sure this version will be more suitable for your. Please accept it, along with our sincere apologies.
А почему рецепт тогда... Это, кстати, единственный напиток, который мы можем приготовить. О, сразу повезло. Подожди-ка. Казуха. А почему здесь Казуха?
Greetings, traveler in Paimon. I heard there would be guides for the Iridori Festival, but I didn't...
We didn't expect to see you either! Returning as a guest for the
I was a little surprised myself when I received the invitation. But after wandering the outside world for so long, it's good to have an opportunity to return to my homeland and pay respects to my old friends.
Kazuha, when we saw you in the distance just now, you seemed to be looking for...
Ah, yes. You see, when I came off the boat with everyone just now, I suddenly heard light. I could tell they were not footsteps of a regular passenger. But by the time I turned around, the person had already disappeared. Even though I didn't manage to catch a glimpse of them, I found this strange piece of...
Oh, does the paper happen to have a poem?
Huh. Fascinating. It's almost hard to believe such things could happen. Sure, here it is.
Мне кажется, это должно быть синим, да? Ну ладно. Но Росту сослали ничто.
Last time, Aoi no Okina's poem ended with a reference to Akihito. The story this time basically says that Akihito got his name from his... Well, if Paimon were to rate today's story, it sounds pretty unfortunate.
I don't think there's anything particularly wrong with this story. I too was once wanted as a criminal by the shogunate. So I'm not all that different from Akihito mentioned.
But according to the story, Akihito was exiled by the shogun because of his wrong... Huh? Traveler, what are you thinking about?
Ah, by the way, you mentioned that your friend has been struggling because he's unable to sign his name quickly, right? In Liyue and Inazuma, there is a saying, that which has been stamped has also been signed. While sailing at sea, I sometimes carve things to pass the time. If you wish to create a stamp...
Wow, that's an idea! Quick, let's go...
Блять. Рыба, встань. Кстати, о рыбе. Сука, ебаная падла. Ну давай иглобрюх. Гондон ты.
So close, so close! Stay cool! Whoa, nice catch! fight. Absorption test. Yeah. Yeah.
Кстати, я забыл.
This realm is... If you ever... Albedo! We figured out a way to help Shincho!
Interesting. A story of the 5 Kasen appears like stamped seal, huh? Indeed, it is an efficient solution. If we use a stamp, then Xingqiu won't have to struggle with his handwriting anymore. Since Xingqiu's signature has been previously revealed to the readers, it would seem insincere if he only used the stamped seal for his new books. But I have another idea. Using a seal is a part of it, of course.
Че я без Наэль хожу? Как дурак.
Oh, how exciting! Someone needs assistance. Huh.
Yes, that's it, Zhenyu. Your writing has greatly improved today, which means yesterday's intensive training was effective.
My apologies, but I simply can't do it anymore. My hands are so sore that I can't even move them anymore. I should have known better than to read novels during calligraphy class.
You just had a 10-minute break. Come on, you can do this.
When it comes to pushing a deadline, there's no one more brutal than Mr. Hirayama.
No wonder Lady Yai would always send the editorial director to handle troublesome authors.
Whoa, this is getting scary. It hasn't even been that long and Shincho's already zombified.
Ема у него там книг.
Mr. Hirayama, we found a solution that might just solve our dilemma. In both Liyue and Inazuma, Seals are widely used as the equivalents of a signature. Of course, a seal on its own is not enough. So, I propose that each signature consists of 2 parts. First, we'll use a personalized seal. We can simply carve one using Chenyu's signature as the design. In addition, I'll also design a simple but elegant pattern that's easy for Chenyu to write. That way, he will only need to draw a simple pattern on each book.
Let me think. All right, I think that would work. Not only does it still involve the author's own handwriting, but the result should be very beautiful.
So, what you mean to say is...
Mr. Hirayama, it suddenly occurred to me that the reason we gave up on live book signings previously was because it would take too long for the author to sign each book. But if we adopted Calx's proposed method, we might have enough time to do signatures at the live event. And if all the authors signed their books in the same fashion, then Genyu's signature wouldn't look out of place.
If you think it's feasible, I would certainly be happy to design signatures for the other authors as well.
Yes, and you may leave carving the stamps to me.
In that case, I shall contact the other 2 authors participating in the new release event.
It is a great honor to use a signature designed by Calx.
My pen name is quite complicated and isn't suitable for signing events. However, if we implement this new format...
Great! Looks like everyone's on board.
I'm sorry to have kept you busy for so long, Genyu. Please, take the next few days to have a good rest. We'll handle everything. The books that Genyu already signed can be used as special prizes in future events held by the Eye Publishing House.
We did it. The event is set.
Thanks to everyone's efforts, Onodera and I are finally free of that mess.
That's right! You're finally free, Xingqiu! We still have some time to burn. Where should we go?
Traveler,
Ayaka.
there you are.
Oh, it's Ayaka! And Venti! That's an interesting combo.
I was just going to the festival venue to prepare the Ikebana lesson when I found a strange piece of paper on a This bar just happened to be close by at the time. He informed me that you've also found similar papers recently.
But the paper she found isn't quite the same as the...
Here's the paper. Please...
Что это?
Huh. All the poems we found before were roughly the same length. But this one is only 2...
And even though there are only 2 short sentences, neither of them are next to the title or centered on the page. The position of the writing seems to indicate that there is other content written on this paper besides the...
If we take the poem literally, it reads, "Dip this paper in water and see..." Speaking of which, I have an ancient text at home, specializing in ancient and exotic stories.
So, shall we give it a whirl? It just so happened...
Wow, look! It's really working! Let Paimon see what it says. Story says that after Sumizumi got the collection of poems, the plagiarized words in the poem became...
You see, Paimon, in the past, when printing was not yet well developed, handwritten text could easily become smudged in books when exposed to moisture. To ensure the text lasted longer, they'd either write using a special ink or coat the paper's surface with a waterproof coating once the Such special inks are time-consuming and laborious to produce, and the waterproof coating could also prove just as difficult. However, since Akihito's poetry collection was an important gift to be presented to the shogun, surely one of those... But as for the plagiarized poems, not only would they lack Akihito's seal,
But the words would also react differently when exposed to liquid.
Which means Akihito didn't plagiarize his work.
Yes, it appears that this is the truth that Although the story is saddening, I've decided on the subjects to use for Akihito and Sumizo. Kazuha, Ayaka, would you be willing to be the models for my paintings?
I would be delighted.
Yes, as would...
There you go. The next 2 portraits should be ready.
Yes. And now that all 4 stories have all been collected, the story of the 5 Kasen is now fully completed.
Почему все 4 из 5?
Long ago, Inazuma had 5 legendary poets. People bestowed upon them the title of the 5 Kasen.
One year, the poet Suiko made his way to Tenshukaku and presented the Kasen's work for the shogun's perusal. But a page from the works of Aoi no Okina had been torn out, and Suiko was questioned regarding the matter. Suiko pleaded guilty. He admitted to drinking at the tavern the night before, and vaguely recalled a mysterious figure approaching while he was intoxicated.
That figure was none other than Aoi no Okina himself. This turn of events had begun with an unnamed individual, under whose coercion, Aoi no Okina was forced to take drastic measures to retrieve a page of poetry. He knew nothing of this individual's true intentions. All he knew was that the poem had to do with an old acquaintance, Akihito.
Akihito had once belonged to the 5 Kasen. Each poem he composed, he marked with a scarlet red seal, hence the Aka in his name. Such a distinguished writer was he, and yet one of the poems he had submitted the previous year was found to be plagiarized. Akihito was exiled for his crimes, and only 4 of the 5 Kasen remained.
Sumizome went over Akihito's poems and noticed that the plagiarized poem lacked his seal. She immersed his poetry in a stream nearby, and only on the plagiarized poem did the ink run. Aoi no Okina passed by and witnessed Sumizome's doing, which he then recorded in a poem. Thus transpired the events of Suiko's poetry submission, and this is where the story comes to an end.
Красиво.
Yeah. Ever since we completed the story of one of the 5 Kasen is called Kuranushi. It's just that... How could the story of the 5 Kasen...
Oh!
Huh? Not noticed what?
What he means is that the story of Kuronushi was already...
Huh? Really?
That's right. The key lies in the poem that Aoi no Okina wrote after seeing Sumizome rinsing the poetry collection. An average person could never understand the scene of a young girl washing Akihito's poetry collection in a stream. Even Aoi no Okina couldn't figure out the meaning behind Sumizome's actions. He was simply reminiscing and thinking about his old... However, for the perpetrator who framed Akihito, he was worried that if this poem was seen by the Shogun, then the Shogun could discover the truth behind the plagiarism incident. If that happened, so in desperation, he threatened Aoi no Okina to make him tear out this poem.
Which means the one who threatened Aoi no Okina is the same person that framed Akihito. What? Kuranushi?
That's right. Though there are only 4 poems, they still managed to tell the complete... Since the Shogun mentioned in the poems is certainly not the one of the 5 Kasen, the only character left is the mysterious one with an unknown identity.
Oh, okay.
However, this also brings something else to mind. The story of the 5 Kasen has more or less reflected everything that's been happening around us lately. Which begs the question... Is there a Kuronushi in our world as well?
A Kuronushi?
Speaking of which, I wonder if our dear Kazuha has come up with anything.
Oh, right! Kazuha! He's been... Almighty show.
Че ты на пустой лист смотришь? Кадре Казуха.
Hey, Kazuha! Are you okay? You've been standing in front of this blank canvas for a while.
Apologies for making a wild assumption, but has the story of the 5 Kasen reminded you of anything?
Yes. A few things did come to mind, actually. I don't mind sharing the stories, but I'd prefer not to bring you any more trouble.
Hey, we're all friends here, Kazuha. You can always tell it.
Kaidehara, please forgive my assumption, but perhaps you were thinking of the Raiden Gokuden?
The Raiden Gokuden? What's that?
It appears that Miss Kamisato and I were thinking of the same thing, but it also has much to do with the Yashiro Commission. It would be improper to speak of it here without the consent.
It's fine. Those of us here are all trustworthy, so there isn't any harm in it. However, this matter is somewhat complicated and may be difficult to explain. Let me start with the Raiden. As you all know, the Yashiro Commission's primary purpose is managing ceremonial and cultural affairs. The Raiden Gokuden were once the top 5 schools of the forging art in Inazuma. Although these families were swordsmiths by craft, they also held many important positions. Unfortunately, of the 5, only the Aminoma art still maintains its artisan lineage. The descendants of the Ishin art are also still alive, but the craft has been lost to time. The descendants of the Ishin art are none other than the Kaidehara family.
Whoa! We knew Kazuha came from a noble family, but we had no idea about his connection to the Yashi.
Yes, but that's all part of the past now. The Ishin art was lost with my great-grandfather's generation. My grandfather was dissatisfied with my great-grandfather's lack of effort. When he was young, my grandfather traveled all over Teyvat to find a way to revive the family business. But it was to no avail. And in my generation, our last remaining family property was lost as well.
I heard my elder brother mention that the decline of the Raiden Gokuden happened very rapidly. In the span of a few decades, 3 of the families suffered. Later, there was speculation that all of these misfortunes stemmed from some background machinations, meaning that someone wanted to wipe out the Raiden Gokuden. However, since not every family of the Raiden Gokuden came to ruin, such explanations were treated as nothing more than a conspiracy theory.
Indeed. I've also believed such ideas. However, I know that a major incident happened to my great-grandfather when he... Not only did it affect the Kaedehara clan, but it nearly jeopardized the Kamisato clan's position. After reading the story of the 5 Kasen, I can't help but feel like it's pointing me toward the truth behind...
What exactly happened to your great-grandfather?
I still can't say. I need to speak with someone to verify the details. Let's meet here again at noon. I will tell you everything I know that...
Ё-моё.
Welcome home, almighty Shogun.
Enjoy the blessing of Lesser Lord Kusanagi. An Aisha blessing now 10% off.
Make sure you get in line early to buy your special edition drinks.
Опа, корона. Опа, мини-райден. Ты нам отдашь мини-райден? Ну, на этом будем с вами заканчивать. С вами был я, Рока. Всем удачи. И всем пока-пока. Пока.